We're going to meal prep for this whole week.
But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. And we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it.
So welcome guys, my name is Patrice and I am on a journey to live a healthy, sustainable lifestyle, one day at a time, one step at a time. I am currently on the medication Mounjaro to control type 2 diabetes, as well as it aids in weight loss. So on this channel you'll hear a lot about that, but also just my life in general, because I am the Patrice Denise. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. Hopefully you'll enjoy this content and you'll become part of this community. We love to motivate each other and just help each other along the way on this journey called life, on our health journeys, just everyday living. And to everyone who has been here before, thank you for joining me yet once again. I enjoyed the month of July. I truly did. It's now August. We're well into August. So, not well, it's August the 6th as I'm recording this. But I need to go ahead and meal prep, and I got a lot of stuff out here I need to meal prep for this week. I'm gonna meal prep for like 4-ish days. And also I'm going to do some juicing. I'm going to do some do a batch of smoothies. I don't even know where to begin. My family is not here. They are in Atlanta, Georgia again. My husband's in Atlanta, Georgia again. He took the kids to the Dream and I think it's the Phoenix women's basketball team. Is that who it is? No, so it can't be them. Who is the team that they're seeing? Okay, so they're going to see the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever game right now. It's actually going on right now as we speak. So I have plenty of time to get into this kitchen and meal prep. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. So when I am making my smoothies, I'm going to start with that first. I try to prepare enough for 4 servings. So this will be enough for up until Thursday of this week. And then I'll make some more on Friday because I do have to work next weekend, the whole weekend for my part-time job. So I'm going to have to meal prep again on Thursday or Friday for that. So I'll make enough up until Thursday of the smoothies, and I'll do it again maybe Thursday evening to prepare for the weekend. Yep, that's what I'll do. So I am putting in 2 avocados because I normally put in a quarter of an avocado. I've been doing that lately. A quarter of the avocado per, like if I do my smoothies with my magic bullet, I've been putting in a quarter of an avocado. So I'm gonna put in 2 avocados to make 4 servings. And then I'm going to put in 2 bananas because I've been using a half of a banana each time. So I'm going to do 2 bananas. And then I go ahead and add in my protein powder. And you've seen this before, but this is the protein powder that I use. And I'm going to put in 4 servings so I can have 30 grams of protein per serving. So I'm going to put in 4 scoops. And then I'm going to put in some Greek yogurt. Here's the Greek yogurt that I use. You've seen this before, definitely. And then the last thing before I put in the water is I add the spinach. So I like to add a lot of spinach, enough to fill up this blender, because this blender fills up 4 of my little smoothie bottles. So I'm going to fill it up with as much spinach that can go in here and then put water in here. I do want you to know that this can get messy. As you see, it's started to spill over the top. So it can get messy if you are not watching it. But here's my smoothies. I like to use this little funnel to help with making sure it goes in, because see, it can get messy. Putting it in, and I'll fill out these 4 bottles. So I did end up putting 2 full bags of spinach in this. They were the 10-ounce bags of spinach. So, this is so good. So good, so good, so good. Now, I'm ashamed to say this, but it is Sunday, and this is the first meal that I've had all today because I went to church. I didn't eat breakfast, and then I came home and did some straightening up, put some things in the washing machine, and time just got away from me. So this is really my first meal for today. So I'm going to also, like I said, prepare something to eat right now. I might eat some more yogurt with some berries while I wait for my meal to prepare. So I'll make sure I have my calories for the day. This is good. It's good. And when I prepare it ahead of time, these nice little bottles, they freeze, not freeze, they refrigerate well. And what happens is that they, wiping that off, so it can get kind of messy, but it seems like it's kind of foamy right now, but it settles. I think that's from it's the protein powder and the banana and all the jazz. But it settles, and then by the time, if I remember, I'll show you guys in another video, but by the time I get it, it's kind of like you can see the top because it already settled down. But yes, this is good. All right, so breakfast for the week is done. So let's move on and start the meals, and then I can do the juicing. So my husband's not here, like I said, and he normally would tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right and help me along the way. And then he'll jump in and he'll cook it most of the time. But I don't have him here, so y'all, I'm just going to do the best that I can with what I got. And I don't want to have to stand over the stove for a long time because I got to still juice. I am going to put my tuna, and the package says that you're supposed to grill it or pan sear it. Well, I'm going to be baking it. I hope this turns out right. But this is the tuna that I always like to use nowadays. And it's from Aldi's, and it's actually tuna steak. So I'm going to have some of that. And I'm not going to bake it all the way through because when I reheat it, I found that it cooks more. So I'm going to try not to cook it all the way through. And then I'm also using some salmon, and this is salmon from Aldi's as well. So I'm going to put that in the oven. I'm just going to spray it down maybe with some oil, season it, spray it. I don't know. We'll do this together. I don't cook. I told you I don't cook. All right, I've already seasoned the other side, so I'm just going to come back and season this side. I sprayed the pan with some canola oil spray, and now I'm just going to go back over this side with garlic powder, onion powder, this Dash salt-free flavor, and then on the salmon I did put some lemon pepper seasoning. I just like that on my salmon. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. It says to put the salmon on there for like it said 8 minutes, so I'm gonna come back and flip the tuna in like 3 minutes. So 3 minutes was not enough time. See, I told you I really don't cook. I'm learning. I'm learning. So I'm just gonna keep watching it, and then I'll flip it and then let it keep going like that. All right, but let's go ahead and start the juicing process, because that's the process that I am putting off because it just takes a lot and it's a lot of mess, but we're gonna get through it. Let's just juice. So I think I'm going to do carrot, orange, apple. Well, should I do 2 different ones? I'm just gonna go ahead and cut everything up. So I'll have the pineapple, everything, all the fruits cut up in the vegetables, and then I'll juice after I get all the ingredients cut up. See, this is why I let my husband do the cooking, because I can't multitask. I done forgot about the meat. They look okay, so I'm gonna flip the tuna over, and then I'll get back to cutting up the fruit. They actually look good so far. So far so good. They smell good too. See, this is part of the reason why I put off meal prepping and juicing and all that, because I was cutting up the pineapple. I'm finished cutting up the pineapple. Here's all the pineapple. But I started to wash dishes. I can't like look around and see a mess. So then I stopped. I started washing dishes. Now I'm done with the dishes. Let me turn that off. And my meat is still in here. I'm gonna start plating my meat and the rice. The rice, y'all know the rice I use all the time is my go-to. I get this from Aldi's, and so I'm just going to do this real quick and start plating those or putting those in the bowls, and then I'll do my vegetables after, or maybe while I'm juicing. I don't know. This video is all over the place, but we meal prepping. We getting it done. We getting it done. We get it done. All right, here's the finished salmon and tuna. So the tuna, I think I should have been watching it more. I think it's let's see. Yeah, I think it's kind of cooked a little too much because I wanted it to be pink on the inside, but it's all right. It's okay. Still tastes good. The only thing is that when I reheat it, it's going to dry out a little more. So to help with that, what I usually do, well, not to help with that, just that, but it's to help with my meals in general. I put a piece of avocado in it, and so when I heat it up, it helps to bring like another texture, moisture back to my meal preps. So that's my rice. So I'm gonna plate these, and then get back to juicing, and then we'll do the vegetables. And to help with the rice not getting dry or being hard, when I reheat it, because technically I can just put it in the meal prep without heating it up the first time, but I just go ahead and heat it up. I don't know. But what I do is I put a little bit of water, you can see that, at the bottom of the tray, so that when I reheat the rice or reheat the meal, it can help to, the rice will absorb that water and help to fluff it out some more. So, yeah, just a little something that I do. So here's the tuna and the salmon in the trays. So I have 10 meals all together. I just got to put the vegetables, when I cook the vegetables, and a slice of avocado in each of these, and these will be done for the week. I'm just going to go ahead and start the vegetables. What I'm going to do, I got some okra and some green beans that I need to put in the oven to kind of like bake. I'm just going to add some onion powder. I like to add onion powder and garlic powder. Do y'all like to add onion powder and garlic powder to everything? So I'm gonna add some onion powder and garlic powder to these okra. I sprayed this little aluminum foil down with some of that spray again, and I'm just gonna, for the sake of it, just because I like it, I'm going to add some green onions to this. Give it some flavor, right? All right, so that's the okra. Let that bake in the oven. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the green beans. And another thing, I'm gonna need to go get some more paper towels because I keep washing my hands. Do you do that too? Hopefully you do. Wash your hands all throughout the cooking process. I clean throughout. I wash my hands throughout. But okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer so I don't forget, and let me get back to juicing. I promise I'm gonna get to juicing, but I wanted to get a snack in because, like I said, all I've eaten so far today was now that part of that smoothie. But this is my snack. It's Greek yogurt, the same Greek yogurt that I just had. It is ratio granola. Thank you again. You know. And blueberries and blackberries. So I'm gonna eat this real quick. Okay, let me tell you about this. So when I put the pineapple in the juicer and I saw the amount that came out, the small amount that came out, I was like, I'm not wasting my whole pineapple and not getting a lot of juice out of it. So I decided to put it in the blender, and this is how it looks. So I know this might not be juice, this version, but so far I have juiced, I blended the pineapple. And then right here I have cucumber, ginger, lemon, and a few celery stalks in it. And this is, I looked up, it's a detox drink. And so we'll see how this tastes. But this one might not be the juice consistency because of the blended pineapple. But I was not about to let all that pineapple go. So we'll see how it looks. I do have this, what do you call this thing here? The strainer, this filter, whatever it's called. But I know you should have like a cheesecloth, but I don't have a cheesecloth because I wasn't expecting to need a cheesecloth. So sorry, I got all the lemon on my finger. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. All right, so this is how it looks. I got a little bit left over from the ones I poured. I liked, so like I said, you probably would need a cheesecloth to drain out the pulp, but just kind of, when I mixed it together, it kind of came out okay. So well, it's good. It's good. You only need like an inch of ginger because ginger goes a long way. Or if you like the ginger taste, you can put more, but I like the ginger taste, but you don't need that much ginger. Okay, so now this is the second thing that I've eaten or drank today besides my water. This is turning into what I eaten today as well. All right, now the next batch of juice. Oh, and I still gotta do the vegetables. Okay, we're almost done. All right, so far I've juiced some of the carrots. I got some more to go, but I wanted to go ahead and take out the green beans and the okra, so I can go ahead and put those in the trays, and then I can see if I need to do any more vegetables, because I was going to use the California medley, and this is the California medley that I get from Aldi's, and so yeah, this is. I was going to use this if I need to for more vegetables. But let's see how far the green beans and the okra go. Okay, that was enough for 6. So it looks nice. There's the okra and the green beans. I tasted it and it's good, so I'm pleased. And then I need to do the California medley for these 4. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm almost done with my last juice. I'm in here peeling these oranges so that I can juice the oranges. And this will go in the juice that has apples, oranges, lemon, ginger, and just some celery just for some green. But the carrot, that's a carrot? That's the main part of it. The carrots, the color of the carrot comes through the most on this juice. Yeah, you'll see when I pour it in. Just know that meal prepping, look, what time is it? It's 7:48. I started this at, I think it was a little after or right before 4 o'clock. But I've been doing other things too. Like I got some clothes in the washing machine. I put it in the dryer. I've been washing dishes because I can't cook and see a mess, then I get sidetracked and I want to clean. So that's why it takes me so long sometimes to meal prep, because I can't take all the trash. I just can't take it. So that's why it takes me so long to meal prep. But meal prep has its pros, it has its cons. Like I said, the con is it's time consuming because it takes so long. But when you save time throughout the week or whenever you eat the meals because you don't have to prep anything. So I think, you know, it equals the time that you spend is time that you get back later on. Also, the con would be that you're eating the same thing for that week or for that time. But if you choose things that you like and that you know you want to keep eating over and over, then again, that always that equals. So try to, what I like to choose things that I know I want to eat. So I like my tuna, so I'm eating that. I like the vegetables. I like okra. This is my first time using okra in my meal prep, but I like okra. I like broccoli and the carrots, so I choose things I know I like and I'm going to eat over and over. So don't go out and try to choose something that you know you're not going to eat just because you know some people say it's healthy. If you're not going to eat it, then the meal prep idea is going to be a waste. So make sure you're eating something that or meal prepping something that you're going to like to eat over and over, because you're going to have how many ever days worth of that meal, so you want to make sure you want to eat it. Also with meal prepping, being that you are eating the same thing over and over, you don't have to count your calories as much, you know, because you already know, well, I got this meal, this meal was such and such calories, so, or this meal had this many macros, proteins, fats, carbs in it, so you already kind of know ahead of time what you're eating throughout the week, and you can spend less time counting those calories and watching those macros because you already got it all planned out. So that's the reason why I like to meal prep. Like I said, it does take time. I have to set aside the time to do it. Today was a perfect day because the rest of the family is not here, but when the rest of the family is here, I do break it up. Like, I don't do the meal prep plus do the juice and plus do the smoothies all at once. I do usually do the smoothies and the meal prep at the same time, but I don't usually juice at the same time because juicing by itself is a lot of work. Okay, and you got a lot of leftovers. You got the peels, you got the pulp, all that stuff left over. You got to get rid of it. Or some people use the carrots or the pulp for other things, like the carrots. They can use that for carrot cake. I'm not a baker, so I'm not going to use it. But meal prepping has its pros, has its cons, and to me, the pros outweigh the cons. So I like to do it. Let us know down below, do you like to meal prep? What do you meal prep? What is your go-to? My go-to used to be like chicken breast. I don't know, I would use that a lot with my meal prep. I love my brown rice with my meals. But what do you use in your meal preps? What are some tips? Because y'all see I'm struggling over here. I'm not a cook by any means. So what are some tips for me? What are some tips for everybody else with meal prepping, with cooking in general? Just so we can continue to do this and continue to live healthy lifestyles that are sustainable. So let me know in the comments below. Okay, let me finish this juice, and then I can take my California medley out and put that in the trays, and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat my meal for tonight. Hopefully I'll be done in the next 15 minutes. All right, the juice is finished, so here's how it looks. Like I said, the orange comes through from the carrots. Well, this is good. Good. Like I said, I like ginger, so I can really taste the ginger in it. But you only need ginger goes a very long way. You only need a little bit. So it is 8:05. I said we would be finished in 15 minutes. So yep, let's go ahead and put the vegetables in the trays, and then I'll be done with this meal prep, and I'll have my meals done for the rest of up until like Thursday, and I can have these juices. And then I like to use my juice or drink my juice as a snack. So some people do it as a meal replacement, but because this doesn't have any protein in it, and I like to make sure I have protein at each meal, I do this more as like drinking throughout the day. And I only do one a day. So I would either do this one or the other one for the next. This I got enough for 7 days. So this is I got 3 of these and then 4 of the other one. All right, here's the finished product. So I got my avocado in there. Here's the California medley. I got it all charred real good right there from being in the oven. So I got 10 meals ready. So like I said, do something that you're gonna like. So I like everything on these trays, and I know I will enjoy it. Got that avocado because I like that texture, and it helps to keep things kind of moist to me. I put some extra green onions on there because I had some extra left over from when I put it in the okra. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and heat one of these back up. Probably which one? I think I'm gonna do the okra. So I'm gonna do this one. And then I really don't have a lot to clean up because I was doing the dishes and cleaning up and wiping down as I went. Kind of sweaty there. So I don't have a lot to clean up. So now I can eat and get ready for bed. And I don't have to worry about, my family. So I don't have to worry about meals for the rest of the week. But my family, my husband, of course, he likes to cook. So he'll cook their dinner. And I'm pretty sure what he cooks will be just as great as my meals. But this has been meal prepping for someone who does not like to cook. I don't like to cook. Because the reason I don't like to cook is because I feel like it just takes too long. It takes too long to me. But someone who does not like to cook is somebody who my family might say can't cook. But this has been meal prepping for me. Meal prepping my way and meal prepping the way I would like it and with the foods that I like. So let me go ahead and get into this okra. And thank you, Miss Kanika. And then, like I said, I don't have much to clean up. Then I can rest for the rest of the night. My family's not here with me because they're in Atlanta, but they'll be back tomorrow. I know they had fun. But as always, guys, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. Hopefully this video has inspired you in some type of way to do some meal prepping for yourself. And let us know in the comments below. Like I said, what are your staple items? What are your go-to items? Until the next video, I love you guys and God bless.